Alright, so guys, welcome back to another video. We have so many easy ways for you to make millions of coins trading for that hourly, and the reason is the brand new Icon Casino SBCs. You need a specific requirement, and that requirement is very simple. You need 89s and you need 90 fodder, and trading with that fodder will be very easy. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Alright, so guys, the content today on a Sunday, we do have 5 brand new SBCs, and I do want to say straight away, this brand new Icon SBC 104, you need specific requirements, and fodder has basically gone to the moon. Let me quickly switch my screen so you fully understand why fodder has gone up in price and how you can make such easy coins trading fodder. First of all, if I do show you the brand new Icon Casino SBC, that will be in the background right now. Have a look at the requirements. What do you need for the 90 team? Exact 90 overall players, exactly 5. What do you need for 89s? Exact 89s, exactly 6. 88, exactly 7. 87s, exactly 8. So basically fodder has gone to the moon, and if I do actually switch my screen back to Footbin, you're going to see the prices in the background basically are crazy. First of all, we do have 89s, as you can see in the background, apart from Odegaard and apart from the striker from Lyon, they are literally 20,000 coins. 90s, De Bruyne, 18,000 coins. Kane, max price. Jude, max price. Putellas, max price. The list goes on and on and on. So let's quickly talk about some easy investments you can be doing right now. First of all, De Bruyne. Why do I like this player? I know he is already up 7,000 coins, but have a look at the rest of the 90 fodder. Kane, max price 22,000 coins. Jude, max price 23. Putellas, max price 24. You get the idea. This De Bruyne will slowly creep up in price as the others are basically extinct and people cannot snipe them. So this De Bruyne 18k is a very easy investment. But first of all, it's not just an investment. What you can do, you can buy De Bruyne for 18k, 17.5, and you can lazy list at the same time. For example, 19,750, 20k, 20.5, 21k, and the amount of sales you do actually get by lazy listing fodder is honestly crazy. People in my VIP Discord have been doing it since content, and the profit we have made lazy selling De Bruyne's, Zambrottas, etc. It's honestly crazy. So yes, you can actually buy them as investments, but I would prefer you buying them as lazy selling. Another player is obviously Zambrotta. Why do I like Zambrotta? Honestly, it's very simple. Like I said, 89s are slowly going to creep up in price. Zambrotta is already 32,000 coins, already up 12k, but his max price is 40k. Still has room to rise in price, and the reason is very simple. In the background, once again, 89s and max price. As you can see, Mappy Leon, max price 18,000 coins. Donnarumma, if Footbin starts to load, Donnarumma, max price 18k. So people are gonna go for the next expensive player that is still available to buy on the market. So yes, Zambrotta still should be a decent card. If you do on a lazy list, around 32k is decent. Lazy list around 35, 36, 37, 38. And you should get a bunch of sales with Zambrotta as well. Personally, I do prefer De Bruyne. I do think this De Bruyne could easily go 20k, 21k in a few hours, as people, again, still wake up. Some people in different time zones wake up, they check the SBCs, and they go to complete it, and they're going to buy De Bruynes off the market. They should keep rising in price. So yes, De Bruyne is fine. Zambrotta is fine. Pickford is another player I think you can do this method with, and that is the 90 rated Pickford. The exact same reason. I know he's up 13,000 coins, but if you look at the price range, his max price is 47.5. And if I show you once again the 90 fodder, you're going to see there is 0 cards available right now. Everything is literally max price. Smith is max price 32,000 coins. If I go back, you're going to see, we take for example Watkins, max price 35k. We take one more card as an example. We take for example again Matthias, baby, 35k max price. So yes, Pickford should keep rising, and the reason is he's got a higher price range than the rest. So lazy selling these investments should be the easiest coin anyone can make right now. The risk, in my opinion, is very low. Make sure to get involved. Buy Pickford, buy De Bruyne, buy Zambrotta, and lazy list, and you keep the profit coming in hourly. Now the next thing I do want to mention is the profit we have made in the VIP Discord in the past 2 to 3 days with Evolution, Team of the Seasons, and obviously early evolutions. Sometimes we do get some early leaks. First of all, Turam on PC 180 all the way to 325. As you can see in the investment channel, I made a post yesterday, actually today at 12 p.m, and I said higher risk 1 to 2 players each. Turam on console 169. And obviously Gold Van Dijk at 12k. Guess what? Turam fit an Evo, and so did Van Dijk, and they did very good. Turam on console, let me quickly scroll up. On console, he is basically 300,000 coins, basically 120k profit per card. Van Dijk for lower budgets, 12k all the way to, as you can see, 17,000 coins. Militao Team of the Week, I said 29k. He went all the way to 40,000 coins. And on PC, Van Dijk from 8,000 coins all the way to 13,000 coins. Very nice and very simple profit, including Lucio as well. 113, I told you to buy Lucio, and right now Lucio is max price at 150,000 coins. That is the benefit of being in the VIP Discord. And obviously if I do scroll up even more flips with even more profits. Schlotterbeck 105 all the way to 119. Striker from Frankfurt 261 all the way to 290. Striker from Leverkusen 55k all the way to 62,000 coins. Wirtz from Bayern Leverkusen 2 million coins all the way to 2.3 million coins. Turam, that is the first safe profit. As you can see, I made a post. Musiala 1 million coins all the way to 1.2. Tadic 275 all the way to 320. Desai 69k all the way to 91. And the list of profits you're going to see keeps going on and on and on. Leao, I said to buy Leao at 8.9 in the VIP Discord, and we sold at, first of all, 14,000 coins and then 24,000 coins. This is the VIP Discord, guys. It's very simple. If you haven't got any knowledge about trading, you join. When I make a post, you buy a card. When I make another post, you sell that card for profit. It's very simple to understand. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. Let's go back to the video and talk about a few different investments you still can be doing. Now the next thing I do want to mention is obviously Team of the Seasons, and the reason is I mentioned them in the video yesterday and I told you they should be a decent investment going into next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And right now, as you can see, they're basically 14,750 selling instant, and that means with open bids using a filter I'm going to give you right now. With bids, you should be able to get roughly around 13,750, 14k, 14,250, and click search, and you should, as you can see in the background, get plenty of open bids. Personally, I would not go above 14,250. That is the max I would go. And honestly, same as De Bruyne, same as Zambrotta, you can actually lazy list these Team of the Seasons for extremely easy profit. For example, if I win this left mid from Juve for 14,250, I know he's selling for 14,750, but the key is very simple: to lazy list 750 above what he's worth. So obviously 14,750 add 750, that equals 15,500 coins. So you are buying this player at 14,250 and you are lazy selling at 15.5. Very nice, very simple. You can actually do this as well with Team of the Seasons. If you do want to keep them as investments going into next week, honestly, you probably can do that as well. But I always do like to keep my players lazy selling at the same time to keep the profit coming in hourly without any risk of holding them and obviously not rising. If they don't rise, that means you would have sold at least 50 to 100 cards by Tuesday next week, and that is the key of buying and selling. You always keep your players up for sales no matter what, for guaranteed sales. So that is also lazy selling Team of the Seasons. It can work. If you do want to keep them as investments, obviously I do think that can work as well, but I would prefer if you do actually lazy list Team of the Seasons for guaranteed profit. Now we have mentioned Team of the Seasons, we have mentioned 89s and obviously 90 fodder. I do want to quickly mention Team of the Weeks. Do I want to buy Team of the Weeks as obviously lazy selling and buying them as investments? So right now Team of the Weeks are worth 21, roughly 21,250, as you can see in the background. Honestly, I would actually stay away from Team of the Weeks. You could lazy sell, but all I'm going to say is you need them sold before Wednesday. Why do you need Team of the Weeks sold before Wednesday? Well, that is very simple, and the reason is in the background right now on Wednesday. Every single week we have one SBC refreshing, and that is in the background right now. 81 plus tradable team of the week upgrade SBC, and every single week this SBC has been refreshing. Team of the weeks drop 2,000 coins, 3,000 coins, and that equals obviously another easy opportunity for you to actually invest into team of the weeks with a drop. So if you do want to lazy sell them, honestly, I'm not really against it. I think they can work. I mean, right now they're 21k. If you can get 20k bids, that should be fine. Lazy sell them around 22, you still can make decent profit, but I would honestly prefer to lazy list the Broken Gold card, lazy list Team of the Seasons is more safe, and lazy list obviously Pickford, Zambrotta, and obviously other specials as well. But Team of the Weeks can work if you obviously do want to do them as well. If you want to do a mixture of everything, you could have Team of the Seasons, you can have Team of the Weeks, you can have De Bruyne's, you can have Zambrottas, you can have Pickfords selling at the same time, and then trust me, the profits will be very good hourly. But yes, that is the team of the week situation covered. And if we do actually go back to Footbin, any more special players we could buy as investments and maybe to even lazy list. Messi team of the week, right now you can see he's 38,000 coins, but like I said, they should keep rising as people wake up and complete the Icon SBC. So honestly, even Messi, if he still can get around 38k, just lazy list around 42, 43, 44. I will not be surprised if he does go to like 44k by tomorrow, so that Messi could work. Trap is max price 30k, so obviously avoid. If we do have Courtois is max price 35. By the way, I called this Courtois in my Discord at 25k. So from 25k, people are making 9k per card profit. Very simple, and obviously that is the VIP Discord. Pele, 39k, could also work, similar to Messi. I would not be surprised if this Pele goes to 44, 43. If you do want to buy a few, around 38,000 coins still should be okay. And if you boys have any more questions, obviously comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video.